Welcome to Explain the Charts. Today, September 13th, 2024, we're diving deep into Apple, the Apple stock, and exploring its recent price movements. Let's start by looking at the recent news surrounding Apple. The iPhone 16 launch event took place on Monday, September 9th, 2024, and while the event was largely expected due to leaks in the weeks prior, the market reaction was mixed. Apple's stock initially dropped by 1% after the event, but it quickly recovered slightly in extended trading. The initial dip can be attributed to the sell the news phenomenon, where investors tend to sell shares after anticipated events, even if the news is positive. However, the subsequent recovery suggests that investors are still optimistic about Apple's long-term prospects. The iPhone 16 series features upgrades to its cameras, including higher resolution for capturing finer details and the ability to remove objects from photos. The handsets also include the messages via satellite feature for communication in areas without cellular or Wi-Fi. The iPhone 16 starts at $799, while the iPhone 16 Plus starts at $899. The Pro models feature improved processors and AI capabilities, with a 6.3-inch display for the Pro and a 6.9-inch display for the Pro Max. The iPhone 16 series comes with Apple's latest processor, the A18, which boasts a 16-core neural engine optimized for AI models, a faster processing speed thanks to 3-nanometer scale technology, and enhanced AI features. The iPhone 16 also includes Apple Intelligence for on-device AI processing and private cloud compute for data center processing, enabling AI functions like proofreading, custom emoji creation, and enhanced search capabilities. Siri, Apple's digital assistant, will also be smarter and more context-aware with Apple Intelligence. Apple also announced upgrades across its AirPods lineup, including clearer voice call quality and active noise cancellation for the AirPods 4. The AirPods Pro 2 gained an over-the-counter hearing aid feature. Apple Watch Series 10 features faster charging, a bigger display, a thinner design, and enhanced AI functions, including an improved Siri, speech translation, workout and fall detection, and health features like irregular heartbeat and sleep apnea detection. Analysts remain positive about Apple's future, with Wedbush Securities analyst Daniel Ives stating that the iPhone 16 lineup will be the biggest upgrade cycle in its history. Ives believes that Apple Intelligence will drive the consumer AI revolution and estimates that 20% of consumers worldwide will access generative AI apps through the Apple ecosystem in the coming years. Ives rates Apple stock as outperform with a 12-month price target of $285. JP Morgan analyst Samik Chatterjee highlighted the focus on AI and software features as a potential source of surprises at the event. Chatterjee rates Apple stock as overweight with a price target of $265. Now, let's switch to the charts and see how Apple is performing on a technical level. First, let's take a look at the daily chart for Apple. We're seeing all the candles here to get a big picture view of AAPL's price action. As we can see, Apple has been trending upwards in recent months, with a significant rally since the beginning of September. The stock has broken through several resistance levels, indicating strong bullish momentum. We can identify a key support level around $170, which was tested multiple times in May and June 2023. This support level has held strong, suggesting that Apple has a solid foundation below. We can also identify a key resistance level around $225, which was previously a support level in August 2024. The stock broke through this level in early September and is now testing it again. A successful break above this resistance level could signal further upside potential. However, a rejection at this level could indicate a short-term pullback. Now, let's zoom in on the recent price action by focusing on the last 30 candles on the daily chart. This will give us a closer look at the recent trends and potential reversals. The last 30 candles show a clear uptrend, with the stock making higher highs and higher lows. The recent pullback from the $225 level has not yet confirmed a reversal, but it's something to watch closely. If the stock fails to break above $225 again, it could signal a correction in the short term. However, if the stock manages to break above this level, it could indicate further bullish momentum. Now, let's switch to the hourly chart and examine the intraday price action. The hourly chart shows more volatility, but we can still see some interesting patterns. The stock has been trading within a range in recent days, with the upper end of the range around $225 and the lower end around $215. This range has held strong, suggesting that the stock is consolidating before making a decisive move. We can identify a potential support level around $218, which was tested multiple times in the last week. A break below this level could signal a short-term downtrend. On the other hand, a break above the $225 level could signal a continuation of the uptrend. It's important to note that the current price action is heavily influenced by the news surrounding the iPhone 16 launch. The initial dip and subsequent recovery on the daily chart is reflected in the hourly chart as well. The stock's ability to break above $225 in the next few hours could confirm the bullish momentum and signal further upside potential. Now, let's zoom in on the last 12 candles on the hourly chart to examine the recent price action more closely. The last 12 candles show a clear consolidation phase, with the stock trading within a narrow range. The lack of decisive movement could indicate that investors are waiting for more information or a catalyst to trigger a new trend. The recent breakout attempts above $222 have been met with resistance, suggesting that the current range is holding strong. We can also see that the stock has been finding support around the $219 level, suggesting that this could be a crucial support level in the short term. If the stock breaks below this level, it could signal a downtrend in the short term. However, if the stock breaks above $222, it could signal a continuation of the uptrend. Now, let's switch to the 15-minute chart to examine the ultra-short-term price action. The 15-minute chart is the most volatile of the three, showing rapid price fluctuations. However, we can still see some interesting patterns. The stock has been trading within a range in the last few hours, with the upper end of the range around $223 and the lower end around $220. This range is smaller than the hourly range, suggesting that the stock is becoming more volatile and is likely to make a decisive move soon. The recent breakout attempts above $222 have been met with resistance, suggesting that the current range is holding strong. A break above $223 could signal a short-term uptrend, while a break below $220 could signal a short-term downtrend. The recent news surrounding the iPhone 16 launch is likely to continue to influence the ultra-short-term price action. It's important to monitor the news flow and look for any potential catalysts that could trigger a new trend. Now, let's recap the important price levels and potential predictions. Based on our analysis, the key price levels to watch in the short term are $223 and $220 on the 15-minute chart, $225 and $218 on the hourly chart, and $225 and $170 on the daily chart. A break above $225 on the daily chart would confirm the bullish momentum and signal further upside potential, while a break below $170 would signal a downtrend. On the hourly chart, a break above $225 would indicate a continuation of the uptrend, while a break below $218 would signal a short-term downtrend. On the 15-minute chart, a break above $223 would signal a short-term uptrend, while a break below $220 would signal a short-term downtrend. The likelihood of these predictions occurring is dependent on the news flow and the market sentiment. Positive news surrounding Apple, such as strong iPhone 16 sales figures or positive earnings reports, could reinforce the bullish momentum. Negative news, such as disappointing iPhone 16 sales or a negative outlook from analysts, could trigger a short-term pullback. It's important to stay informed and monitor the news flow closely. In addition to the price levels, it's also crucial to monitor the volume and the overall market sentiment. High volume on breakouts or breakdowns could indicate strong conviction from traders. Conversely, low volume could indicate weak conviction and a potential for a false breakout or breakdown. Finally, it's crucial to remember that technical analysis is only a tool for making informed trading decisions. It's important to consider your own risk tolerance and investment goals before making any trades.